Alright, just trying to get some whatchamacallit up. Some volume. Let me know if you guys are getting any game volume. I don't want to play music on a YouTube stream because YouTube be tripping. So let me know if you can hear the game, and then until I come across some music that I know for sure is not going to give me any issues, you know, maybe eventually we'll start playing music on these streams. What's up, Shot? How's it going? Now, let's go ahead and get a run going. Keep leveling up this food. That's awesome. As soon as I hit record, someone out there just starts laying on their horn. It's so cool, man. It's so much. It's so fun. What's up, man? Like laying on their horn. I just hit record, and someone just died on their horn. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. I think I'm good for at least an hour. The back is loosening up quite a bit. I'm feeling pretty good today. So we'll say at least an hour. We'll kick it here. What's up, Resident? Yeah. Yeah, that horn gonna... Somebody's gonna copy... That person, when they get home, is gonna see this stream and copy strike me. That's my horn! What's going on, Tyler? Oh, man. What a day, what a day. I shot a video today that I've got scheduled to go up in the morning. And it was so much more work than I thought it was going to be. It's a video I've had in mind for a couple of months. But it took me... I had to think on it for a while, and I had to save up some shards because it's a summon video. And holy shit, man. It took me like 4 hours to make a summon video. But hopefully it'll be worth it. Don't you think you're too young to get married? I think I might be a little older than you think I am. So I guess thank you for that. What's up, Apollo? I stripped my Sir Nick. I used to be able to farm Brutal with Sir Nick, but since I'm doing the whole re-gear my entire account thing, I don't think I have a... I'm sorry, Nightmare. Did I say Brutal? I meant Nightmare. I don't think I have a Nightmare farmer right now, which is fine. I kind of prefer Brutal anyway. I like getting the silver. I'm willing to take a little bit of the hit and experience to get the silver. And it's faster. 24? I'll take 24. I appreciate that. I am 33. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm 33. What's up, Alpha? I see you around. So technically my full-time job, if you call it that, would be I do like marketing and a lot of website design, a lot of freelance website building, but I am trying to transition from all that to doing this full-time because it's, you know, I actually really enjoy making content and spending all day, spending 4 hours making a summon video. So working on making that transition. Don't look a day over 21. I'll take it. It's especially good when I've just shaved. Then I look particularly young. All right. So believe it or not, we went through a lot of shards today, and we are still... I mean, I probably saved shards for 2 months. Is that fair? Month and a half, 2 months, and I'm still like 600 points short of Towering Titan. So stupid. I also have all the food, like all the sub food for Towering Titan. I had that sitting in the vault, but I think in order to save the potions, I'm gonna just blow through some green shards after I level up some food and have room. Just do it like that. Vix plays. I reckon this fusion that is improved. Dungeon Rares, I agree with that. Dungeon Rares was pretty rough. I think the trade-off there is that everything involving this fusion is void, so it's just a lot less likely anybody would have it. But I agree, the dungeon drops could be brutal. I mean, I myself had on more than one occasion had spent over 3,000 energy in a dungeon and never saw one of those champs. So I definitely feel you there. All right, IG, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one. That's another thing I think they should have done too. But again, they're just tone deaf. They just missed the point. But opening up Void Dungeon for this entire event would have been a real nice move. Would have been some glitter on the turd, if nothing else. But no, not even doing that. Maybe someone will have that idea at Plarium and think that's a reasonable thing to do, considering there's this many voids potentially to ascend. But we'll see. We'll see. Hard to have any faith in him at this point, but you know. Two Titan. Oh wow. Yeah, I really lucked out on this one. I had 3 of the 4. I had them all except Titan, and 2 of them are already 5-starred. And then I've been sitting on a ton of potions, so 2 of those 3 are already fully ascended. And when Void opens Sunday, I should be able to knock the rest of it out. So I really lucked out here. But for the people that didn't luck out, it's the same old stuff from Plarium, you know. 8K energy on one rare. That is crazy. We got Achromatic in the house. What's up, man? Rocking that new logo. 3 champs done. Now has to wait till Haruspex is available. Nice. Make a champion spotlight so that we can know whether to grind or not. You mean like a review on the new legendary? What's his name? Termin? Why am I blanking on his name right now? Termin the Cold, is that right? I checked that earlier. It's actually 300 for Void. Yeah, Fix is right. It's 300. They're such jerks, man. Turn the bonfire into a tree. Yeah, I'm wondering what it's gonna be. It's grayed out, like at some point we'll be able to click it. I'll be really interested to see what that's gonna turn into. Chosen in his stream one night, he was joking, but it was funny the way he presented it, because he presented it like it was the truth for a minute. And he said that someone at Plarium told him that they were gonna turn the thing in the middle into something where you could feed a dupe legendary to it, and it would give you discount. You'd be able to buy the offers that were up at discounted prices. And what's sad is that that's not unbelievable at this point. That's not even too far-fetched for Plarium at this point. Tree will be nothing. Yeah, I won't be blown away, honestly. I wasn't playing for the last Christmas event, but I think I've seen pictures. Doesn't it look exactly the same as it did for the last Christmas event? Did they not even bother to do any new art or anything for this one? Tier 2 fusion. To make 2-tier fusion, one clearly. Yeah, actually, they put out an event. I don't remember what event it was recently, within the last week. And there was the normal rewards, and it ended at like 3,500 points, and there was a legendary tome. And then there were 3 rewards under that was like a lot of energy, another legendary tome, and something else. And I just think that was a really good idea, because that gives everybody access to the first part of it, and then your whales get access to something too. I think that's a great way to do it. Like, I don't think a lot of people have a problem with things being for the whales, but when things are exclusively for the whales, that's where it starts to get offensive. So they did one event that I thought was a really cool thing they did, but that's the only time they've done it, and I don't know if they're going to continue to do it or not. But what's up, Vengeance? Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of things they give us for the holiday season, because man, they kicked it off They kicked it off with a bang, for sure. So, I don't know. We'll see. Dude, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. The only thing I can say at this point is that they don't have to change. Nothing is indicating to them right now that they need to change, and that's why they're not. But dead gum, dude. Like, it's almost like they're trying to see how pissed off they can make people, but still have people play. And, you know, I'm here. So, you know, what are you going to do? I wish my link... I was trying to post my link in Discord for this live stream, but it won't hyperlink it. I guess I'll just post it anyway and people can select it and come on over. Oh, no, and, okay. Vengeance and Achromatic, at some point, will you guys Facebook me the link to your YouTube page? Because that's what I need to mod you. To make you a mod in here. And actually no, I think I've already done it for Achromatic. It might just be Vengeance. I think Dom and Achromatic I have modded. Achromatic should be a mod. No, I can do it. I can do it from here. Never mind. There's a way to do it from here. Moderator. Moderator. Maybe it was just Dom then? I don't know. I knew I had modded somebody, but... Here you go. Now y'all are mods. The super hyperlink? Damn, I didn't think about trying the super hyperlink. Let's try this again. There, that'll just have to do. What's up, Jay? How's it going, man? There better be a BJ under that tree. There we go. Now he's got the wrench. The old vengeance wrench. So when I have mods in the chat for people that, you know, come in that troll or post links or stuff like that. It just gives you kind of some authority, I guess, to knock people out of the chat if they need to be knocked out. Hi from Spain. What's up, Ricardo? Fusion is really, really bad. It's only for whales. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No way. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, man. Christmas... The holiday event was a really good opportunity to make everyone feel included and kind of give back and really change the tone, and they just... It's early. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see what they do. What's up, Master HP? Yeah, I don't know that he's going to be much for PvE. I'd have to go look at him again. There's a little bit of potential, I guess, if you're struggling to get to a dungeon with that first turn freeze. That first turn AoE freeze. Depending on what else you've got at your disposal. But definitely, he's going to be a monster in the arena. He's going to be so annoying in arena, man. We got gaming for Jeezy in the house. What's up, man? Going for the sweet, sweet 33K. Totally free to play Christmas event. They're practically giving him away. They should have just called it a giveaway instead of an event. I'd like my check to be made out to I Am Vengeance, please. All right, I'll let my my payroll lady know. I'm a little annoyed about the clan boss thing. I wonder if I could manage to keep my man-eater speed where it is, but make him not have any extra, or as little extra HP as possible, because he's plus like 18,000 right now. He's not really that tanky. I need him to not be able to take that hit. I guess what I really need to do is just get up earlier and get my keys in before it ever changes the spirit, but... Did I have somewhere to rank up? No, almost. I'm alright, man. I'm doing pretty good. Back's loosening up a little bit. I'm feeling pretty good. Was able to get up and around pretty well today. Doing alright. Yeah, that is true. It'll be interesting to see what kind of multipliers he has. Alright, now I think I need to do... I think I've got a bunch of 2-stars in my... No, I already got them all. All those arena tokens that I don't feel like using. I guess now... Can I do any of these? 1, 2... No. Alright. I guess now we gotta start burning through green shards. What's up, David? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out. I was in a really good position. I got really lucky. I had 3 of the 4, and 2 of them were already 5-starred, so I'm basically done. I just have to get Towering Titan. And I recorded a summon video that's gonna go up in the morning, and that put me within about 600 points of him. So now I've just gotta go through the tedious process of burning through a bunch of green shards. But yeah, I'm basically there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Sell the artifacts, please. Okay. Oh man, that's such... It's so much more time consuming than doing this periodically. Just coming in here and clicking them all like this. In the long run, you save so much more time than selling them all individually. Am I right? Features of the Popper. Just play that account like a free-to-play player. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try... So, Stu put up the video a few days ago about the sandbox thing where you can have 2 raids going at once. And that should help me feel a little bit less inconvenienced playing that account a little bit more regularly. So I'll try to have the Popper episodes coming a little bit more regularly than they have been lately. Now that I can kind of... It's a little bit easier. I don't have to... Because logging in and out of different accounts gets really aggravating. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it gets old really quick. So now that I can just kind of log in that way, I should be able to start knocking them out a little quicker. Or a little bit more regularly. If everyone had him, arena would be gross. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. Oh, nice, David. Yeah, appreciate that. It's all good. I'll have him soon enough. It's just gonna be a little annoying to burn through the green shards, but it is what it is. So, Alpha, I didn't actually switch from Summoner's War. I had stopped playing Summoner's War for about a year, I think, maybe a little more than a year. And I kind of had an itch to play a game like that, but Summoner's War wasn't... I quit Summoner's War on kind of frustrated terms. I took what was going to be a break, and then I ended up just not really going back full-time. So I hopped on the game, or the App Store, or Google Play Store, whatever it is, and saw this one and thought I'd give it a shot, and thought it was a really good one. And I had tried a few other ones, and they just weren't that good to me. This one had all the elements that I like. And early on, Plarium seemed like they were doing a lot of the right things. The tone felt a lot different than it does these days. So, and by the time that I realized that, I was already here, I was already making content for it, and things were already going well. And I mean, you know, like I said, I do enjoy myself, as frustrating as Plarium can be. I do still like the game, even though there's parts of it that frustrate the piss out of me. And I really like the community and making the content, so I stick around. RSL Broadcasting. I dare you to make a new song based on the popular push it by salt and pepper, but replace the word push with milk. Do you double dog dare me? Milk it real good. What's up, Adam? Appreciate it, Ricardo. Yeah, when I get him, I'll get him built up. I've got plenty of food sitting around, so I'll get him built up and do a little video on him. What am I doing? Rebel! What's up? Yeah, I'm with you, Alpha. I think the potential here is part of why everyone feels so frustrated, because this game could pretty easily be the best. I mean, it's got all the elements, and some seemingly simple decisions by Plarium could really make that an easy conversation, but you know. Here we get to the annoying part where we have to start doing 1 and 2 stars. My favorite artifact type. That's an interesting question. I don't guess I know. I'd have to think about that. I'm assuming you mean one of the ones with an active effect, like stun or lifesteal or something, right? You've been MIA? Only from Twitch. I've been pretty IA with putting up videos. How come no other company? Yeah, a lot of them tried, and that's one of the things that made me like this game so much when I first got here, is that it had a lot of the same elements of Summoner's War. Like you could even call it a Summoner's War clone, but they did just enough things different to feel unique in a sea of games that were just like Summoner's War, just with a different skin. They made enough tweaks to feel unique, which I really appreciated because I didn't see much of. And I think, yeah, I guess there's just enough Summoner's War duplicates at this point that you gotta kind of, you know, the art style helps a lot too, I think. Because Summoner's War is a fantastic game, but a lot of people can't get into it because they don't like the way it looks. It looks kind of kiddish to a lot of people. So a lot of people miss out on it. So I think that would be the case here with Raid, except that the visuals are by far the best of any gacha mobile RPG game I've ever played. RPG I've ever played, I should say. Like, by easy, the best graphics in my opinion. So I think that pulls a lot of people in and makes them stick around long enough to find out that these types of games are a lot of fun and really interesting. And I think the art is a big thing going for Raid right now. Oh, you quit, Rebel? So how are you enjoying being happy all the time? Lifesteal chess piece. Hardest to get a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. I have Torment right now. Had all the rares in my vault. Accidentally sacrificed Interceptor and a boneheaded move. Ah, damn, that sucks. Do you... Addy claim the free sacred on the Yule tree? From the grave... Oh, really? There's free sacred in there? Damn, I must have missed that. Yeah, they lure you in. They also do a really good job of taking care of new players. That initial new player grind, they just shower you with energy and shower you with resources and champions and everything. And they make it seem... They really incorrectly set the tone for what you're getting yourself into. At least in the way of what the developer is actually like. I think a lot of people don't really understand that are new to these, don't really understand that they are supposed to be long-term grinds, but there's a balance that Plarium isn't quite hitting yet. We'll see. What is gacha? It's just kind of what people call this type of game, the gotcha games. They hook you in and, you know, generally make you end up spending money. Gotcha. It's great. I enjoyed some American. Nice. Nice. Yeah, man, it's interesting. Like that makes me think even further than I already do that they know exactly what they're doing, because the new player grind they did such a good job on that. They did such a good job of conditioning you to feel like it wasn't going to be the way it is. So like they understand what they're doing. From a money making standpoint, they're doing a good job, at least in the sense of short term income. But if they're trying to build long-term income, I mean, new player market will eventually dry up. It has to, right? Water Malone. That's such a good name. I think it's because the players. I don't think developers always play their game, or at least in the case of Plarium, I don't think very many people at Plarium actually play this game. And if they do, they don't play it long. Like, I don't think any of them are end game. So I think they just don't really understand, and they think it's just people complaining. Because if you're going to develop one of these games, one thing you've got to be able to do is know when not to listen. Because there's a lot of griping about things like summon rates and stuff that don't necessarily need to be changed. And I think Plarium is either they don't care at all, or they've just shut themselves off to any input from the player base, which you can't really do. You know, you have to find that balance. You have to understand when you should listen to your players and when you shouldn't, and you know, in a sense, what players to listen to. You know, a lot of I've been playing these games for 5 years. And that doesn't mean I have all the answers and that everything I think is even right, but it does mean I have some pretty good insight. And, you know, some of the things that I think are definitely good ideas. But between me and everybody else making content and all the other players that are really engaged on the forum and Reddit and, you know, there's really good stuff in there that they're just not doing. And I don't exactly know why, you know. It would be interesting to talk to them and find out. You know, maybe there would be some level of understanding to be reached in a conversation with them, but you know, it is what it is for now. What's up, Dom? So you were the one I modded. I couldn't remember. I knew it was one of you three that I modded. I guess it was you that I figured out how to mod. How you doing, man? I just went to look and find the sacred in the tree, but no luck. First $5 purchase, being astonished by how much. Yeah. And honestly, one of the things that I like that Raid does, and that I noticed early on, is that packs change based on your spending habits. There's part of that I like, and there's part of that I don't like. I like the idea of it in a sense, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I had never seen a game change the packs that were offered as far as quantity based on your spending habits, which I thought was kind of neat early on. I don't know that I like not having access to the cheaper packs because I've spent though. So that's kind of where it gets a little iffy for me. But it's a neat little idea, I thought. Yeah, definitely alpha. They don't play this game like I don't think there's anyone at Plarium that plays these games or this game like any of us do. Wait, did I just rank up everybody that I could? There was one more. Okay. YouTube Live is popping. Yeah, man. Much better than the old Twitch streams. I've got to figure out how to get, like, I don't even know if there would be alerts and stuff set up like there are on Twitch. I got to figure out what all's possible in a YouTube stream compared to what's possible in a Twitch stream. I think I'm saying that right. Can of Sewers? Am I saying that right? What's up? No one at Plarium even had a 6-star champ. Yeah, unless they coded one into their account. Probably not. Alright, more food. Let's do some more 1-stars. Oh, we got a bully. GG's. A warm spot in hell for ever decided exemplarship. Even Satan thinks you suck. Get my 60-day rewards and it got stupid. Oh, you didn't even make it through the 90 days, huh? Oh, Yannicka is a first legendary. Wow. That's a kick in the beehole right there. Yeah, Adam's pretty much got it. It's Christmas for Plarium. But not us. All right, Alpha, thanks for hanging out. It was good seeing you. Have a good one. Oh, man. Yeah, the rates are a little better over here. I played Summoner's War, although I guess Dom wouldn't understand this. Dom's had crazy RNG everywhere, but I played Summoner's War for 11 months before I pulled my first Nat 5, which would be a legendary in this game. And then it took 7 more months to get my second one. So the rates, it's definitely, even though the RNG sucks for me over here too, definitely not as bad as it was in Summoner's War. I feel like Summoner's War's probably buffed the rates a little bit since I left. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. That's a good idea. Grab all these little fat heads. Ooh. What's up, Hector? At least Tormund looks cool. Dom, have you seen him yet? Have you seen the new Fusion Champ? Three Yannickas. God. I quit because I'm... It's a rough life. 3 Yannickas, man. Supposedly, they said in a post a while back, they're coming out with something to do with dupe legendaries. What that'll be, who knows? But when it comes, I've got a few of them. I wonder if they'll ever buff Yannicka and make her interesting. Yeah, I'm with you. I hate that I like this game as much as I do sometimes. Get a turn meter boost by masteries and then get freezed. You haven't seen him? I'll show him to you. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool Mountain King reskin. Gordo! Figures the one night shift I got, you're streaming. Damn! Always the way it goes. So Tormund the Cold. He does look cool. Like, if you're gonna do reskins, I can get with it being like this. But his kit's crazy, man. First skill, AoE freeze. Can get up to a 25% chance with skill ups. And if someone is frozen and has HP burn up and they take damage from HP burn, he'll do this skill. And he scales off defense, and his defense is high. I think it's over 1400 when he's fully leveled up and ascended. Second skill, removes all buffs from a target enemy, attacks the target 2 times, steals all buffs instead if the target is under a freeze debuff, will ignore defense if the target's under a freeze and an HP burn. Scales off defense, 3 turn cooldown, skilled up. Third skill, AoE, block buffs, 100% heal reduction to enemies under freeze, 60% chance of placing a provoke for enemies not under freeze. God. Decreases the cooldown of 1 random skill of each ally by 1 turn for every enemy attacked under both a freeze and HP burn debuff. That is so stupid. He does so much. And then he's got a passive, has a 15% chance of placing a freeze debuff on the enemy each time they receive a buff, get healed, or have their turn meter filled. 15% chance applies for each effect individually in cases where an enemy receives multiple of these effects at the same time. Revives this champion to 100% HP when killed and places a freeze debuff on himself for 1 turn, which I find interesting. And then he's got a defense lead in all battles. Just bonkers. And he scales off defense. I know that some people are speculating he's not going to have good multipliers. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But even if he doesn't, man, I think he's a little bit... No, he's not even that slow. A little on the slower, the slower of average side. Nasty. He's gonna be so annoying, but so useful at the same time. Ignatius, yeah, really. So yeah, I'm glad I haven't built my arena defense yet. I'll probably wait to do the arena defense video after I get him, because if you think he's not going on it, you tripping. You tripping like Player Info. Yeah. Yannicka can't even do any damage. Player, I don't have the best gear. No utility. Yeah, she's a strange one. And I mean, I get not wanting every legendary to be god tier, but I mean, come on. Help us out a little bit. Oh yeah, no doubt. 100% Dom. He'd just pull and be like, how am I supposed to get HP burns on the team with him? I don't even have any good AoE HP burns. To dump your bulwark for this guy, though. I don't even remember what bulwark does, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, and imagine having him on a team that has, like, good revive. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. You have to kill him twice. It's gonna be interesting. It's possible. I'm gonna look around and see what all I got going on. But yeah, that's pretty possible considering the combos. I like the silver, Adam. I'm always hurting for silver, so I don't mind taking a little bit of a XP hit for the silver. Because, I mean, your boy's always hurting for silver. And I need millions of it. I'm still trying to do that re-gear my whole account series. And so far I've only done my arena offense and my dragon team. So I've got probably 50 more million to spend easy. Like that I need to grind up and use. So I don't mind taking the XP hit. Gotcha's literally the sound a slot machine makes in Japan. Yeah, he does have Cupidus. And if I'm not mistaken, he complained about that pull, didn't he? I hate him. I hate his guts. A budget debuff? Oh, okay. Bill Rudin! What's up, man? You guys ever read General Discord chat? Everybody say hey to my mama. Thank you for the super chat. How you doing? Bulwark is a guy who extends debuffs when he gets hit. Oh, that's right, that's right. HP burn single target. People will leave this game. Diablo Immortal, when is that coming out? I remember that. I remember all that. I don't know why I thought that would be out by now. Ignatius, new guy, Blind Seer, Santa. Is there a Blind Seer in this account that I just haven't found yet? You guys all have phones, right? That's what I think every time I hear Diablo Immortal. You have phones, right? What about a squirtin'? What about it? Did I say something that prompted that? Alright, Dom. Have a good one, man. When it's one of the only 3 Legos you pull lifetime. well, Achromatic pulls at least 1 legendary a week. And one way or another we'll find a way to complain about it. I hope he's listening too. He'll be so triggered. I'm doing okay. I'm definitely a lot looser today. I've been able to kind of do everything I wanted to do today. I did have to take a break and lay down for about an hour earlier, but I'm feeling pretty good. Getting looser. I think you might be right now. I'm glad I got to see that badge in chat too, because that's I apparently put the wrong badge in there. It's not supposed to have that little white square. It's supposed to just be the logo, so I'm gonna have to go in and fix that. Which I thought I checked it and made sure it had the transparent background. Or do they always look like that? I don't know that I've ever seen a YouTube badge before, now that I think about it. What's up, ZT? April 2020? Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, I'll definitely be checking that out. I'm a huge... Diablo 2 is probably in my top 3 favorite games of all time. Big fan. Wasn't so into Diablo 3, but Diablo 2, man, will always... The nostalgia. Golly. Came up on that game. How do I become a member? I think I put a link in the description of the stream. I can also go grab the link. Because I think there's like maybe no button on mobile, I think I've read or something. But if you're in a browser, there's a button next to subscribe that should say join. I don't know how to verify that that's there. But yeah, I can grab the link if you need me to. Free-to-play player, and I consider myself very organized. Wow, you were able to do the last 3 fusions free-to-play. That's crazy. Yeah, this one's intense. I mean, considering everything is void, that alone makes it really difficult. It makes it a lot less likely you're going to have any of the food. The background is transparent. Oh, y'all only see the round symbol? I guess it's highlighting it for me so that I can see it then. That's good to know. I'm glad, because that would have driven me crazy! Have any plans to go on another Raid YouTuber's channel? Christmas collab. I haven't officially made any, and I'm going to be out of town from the 19th to the 30th. But, like, I've been talking with Stu for a little bit. I think with just such the drastically different time zones, it's kind of hard for us to link up. But we have plans eventually to do something together. I've done something with Darth. I'll probably try to do something with Darth again sometime soon. So yeah, there's some speculative collabs, but nothing is officially scheduled yet. But yeah, that would be kind of fun to do something like that. Did you super chat again? Thank you again. I appreciate it. And yeah, I think you are the only member. Or was that from earlier? So super chat is a thing, like, I see it up here at the top of the chat. Is that the idea that it stays up at the top or something? I'm still learning all the YouTube stream stuff. The button is there? All right, appreciate that, Rebel. That's a good idea. I'll try to remember to do that after the stream, Gordo. Actually, no, I can do it now. I forgot I was looking at it a second ago. Is this what we are supposed to see? I'll put it in the announcement tab. What's this sandwich project all about? I forgot about that. All right, let me try to catch up on chat real quick. How many % of raid players do you think will be able to finish this fusion? Ooh, that's a good question. So I think generally the whale population of these games is like the top 1%. And there's probably a few lucky people that are outside of that top 1%. So maybe somewhere between, I'd say easy, I don't know, 3-ish tops. Mine just shows a symbol. That's good enough for me. As long as y'all are just seeing the symbol, I don't care. Oh, you do see the white. Oh, that might, okay. I'm in dark mode too, that's why I see that. So that means it's not actually a transparent background, so that means I do need to fix it. So good, we have officially figured it out. Which won't be that difficult to do, I just have to go in and edit it. I just have to remember to do it. That's the big struggle. Lost 1/4 of my clan because of this event. Oh wow, like people just quitting the game over it, you mean? Doesn't the auto run make them... She's using her A3. So with her A3, if she gets a kill, it resets the cooldown. So as long as she kills someone, she can continue to use her A3. My sub streak better transfer. What are you talking about? Really, Gordo? You think 10% of the... I mean, yeah, I guess it's hard to gauge, really. I don't know what kind of shape people are in. I think very few, if any, free-to-play players are going to do it, and I think that's a majority of the players. What level from Dragon is the best to farm? I can do it on 19, but not on auto, and it takes more than... my personal advice is whatever you can farm on auto, the highest level you can farm on auto. I would check which artifacts can drop though, and I would not farm anywhere that can't get 6-star artifacts if you can help it. That'll make it much more worth it. But yeah, I would say just the highest level you can do, to be honest. Yeah, it might be Ryan. He's pretty crazy. He's pretty nutty. It's gonna be interesting to see him in action. Are you doing this fusion? What's up, Loki? I am. I lucked up and had most of the food. I had 3 of the 4 epics. 2 of them are 5-starred. So I just got to get Titan. And I'm pretty close to that. I recorded a summon video this morning that'll go up in the morning, and which I'm really excited about. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I tried to make it a little bit more fun than a typical just me sitting here summoning. So hopefully that's fun. So I'm close. I'm within 600 points. So I just got to burn through a bunch of green shards and I'll have Titan. So from Twitch, this is bullshit. It's bullshit. You have a video showing your clan boss team with new. I actually have not made a clan boss videos on the new account. Oh, it's daily reset. And I don't know that I can. I might be sworn to secrecy. Some people in my clan kind of worked on an unkillable comp. And I don't know that they want me to share it yet. So I'll talk to them about it. And if they do, if they're okay with it, then I'll put up a video. But if not, my hands are tied. New kid! Randomly. This isn't even my first YouTube stream, Rebel. Apparently his passive triggers with divine set bonuses at the start of the fight. Are you kidding me? Wow. Put him in frost gear, hits you, freeze, gets hit, freeze, buff yourself. I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'd like a refund of 27 months. I'm not done with Twitch. I'm just streaming on YouTube as well. I will do Twitch streams still too. But I think you'd have to talk with Twitch about that. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't help you. First one I've seen you do. Fair enough. Ugh. So much food. Just to summon green shards. I have all the food I need technically. I just have to keep making room to summon these green shards. I guess I could just feed these champs to make the room. But I also need the silver, so... whatever. Yeah, I agree. This is definitely better than my Twitch streams have been in the past. Although I haven't tried to stream on Twitch in a couple weeks, so I don't know what it would look like, but it's it definitely better over here for now anyway. Twitch is for the birds. You can multi-stream? Yeah, I know. I don't feel like setting it up. And you thought I wouldn't be back. I don't think I knew you were gone. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, we got Gaming for Jesus. New member. He's a madman. Much appreciated, man. If you guys have not checked out Gaming for Jesus on Twitch, what are you doing? Go do it. Oh, there's the alert. I beat the alert. How about that? Yeah, I agree, Gordo. I mean, if my stream was doing well, there was when I first started streaming Raid, on a good night I was doing 40-ish viewers. But then, you know, I slowed down. I took a little bit of a break from Raid, like a month, and when I came back, I just, you know, I'd fallen behind. YouTube's good, working out well though. Gaming for Jeebus. Thank you again. I appreciate it, Mom. Everybody say bye to my mom. Be nice. Have a good night. I'm never changing my Raid password. You will next time I log into your account. You won't get it back. What is a member? It's basically, it's the equivalent of a sub on Twitch. It's YouTube's subscriber program. What's up, school? There he is. We got Darth in the house. What's up, man? To give you an idea, I have to pull 800 viewers an hour to even out the stats I'd need instead of a normal vid. That's that's a lot. That's like 50% of the people that still play Raid. How you doing, Darth? See your baby member? Oh, right. Member. I gotcha. When you gonna make that 5 bully Ultra Nightmare Clan boss team? I actually have a bully 5-starred, and I haven't brought myself to 6-star him yet. But it's on the horizon. Although by the time I'm willing to do it, that meme's probably gonna be done. So maybe I won't do it, but I do have a 5-star bully sitting in the vault. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I feel like you'd have to be monstrous to pull those numbers off. How you doing on the fusion? Let's do, I guess, some 1 stars. Locked out of like 3 of his accounts or something. Yeah, who was that? His name's on the tip of my tongue. He had over 100 accounts. He showed me the spreadsheet of accounts with passwords that he had. It was a very strange obsession he had. God, what was his name? System, right? Wasn't it System? He would keep starting new accounts and roll them, and see what kind of legendaries he'd pull. And then the ones that pulled good legendaries early on, he would continue to play. He was obsessed with that. And then he lost the password to like the 3 main accounts for somehow he got locked out of the 3 main accounts he was playing. Just need Painsmith. Is he available yet? Or you have to wait on an event for him? I actually have 3 of the 4. I don't have Towering Titan, and I have all the rares for Towering Titan, but I think in order to save some potions and time, I'm just gonna burn through some more shards and get Titan that way. But I looked up, I actually had everything that I needed in my inventory for this fusion. 48 league accounts. Golly. Grass is achromatic. Who's... Oh, yeah, he changed his name, Rebel. You have to wait? That's always fun. What do you, how you feeling about everything? This event and everything? Grass, you sneaky. Bring back grass. Hashtag let the grass grow. Oh wait, I need to do these first. Fuck you. Oh me. Oh, nice! New computer, huh? Time to stream immediately. Just out of the box, hooked up. You gonna do a like a setup tour after you get it running? I've got that spreadsheet I shared with you updated with Tormund. Okay, yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. Actually, yeah, you can, go ahead and, if you don't mind, send that over. Going to the store and coming back and opening. Oh, okay. Is it a monster? Let the ass grow. I'm guessing there was a skip in the stream. That's what I said. Gordo, you madman. I really appreciate that. Glad you stopped by. It's nice having you. Have a good evening. Thank you. Back is starting to get a little bit tight, but I think we can tough it out for a little bit longer. I'm really happy. Achromatic, do you remember me telling you a while back? Actually, no, never mind. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to give anything away. The video's coming out in the morning. I just need to shut up till then. I'll talk to you about it when I end the stream. How we doing, actually? How we doing? Oh god, I got so many green shards to go through. 5730. So what's that? 510 more. I'm gonna just start feeding champs in a minute. Tight backs. Got him. Got him. I got only 2 champs and none of the main 4 needed. Making this. Yeah, it sucks, but that's a good move. It's easy to want to get, you know, caught up and burn through everything you have, but if you know you're not going to do it, then I'm back, just so everyone is aware. Welcome back, Dom. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate, good, Skull, I'm glad. I appreciate hearing that. I'm going to try to have another one done, what's today? The 13th, Friday? I'm going to be very busy tomorrow. Thankfully, I already have a video scheduled. Sunday, I'm probably going to be farming the Void Dungeon. But if I can, maybe I'll try to get the next one made Sunday, and then I don't know when I'll be able to. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself or lock myself in that, but I'll try to have the next one up soon. Cracking. No, I did a I recorded a summon video earlier today that put me at about 5,100, I think. So I'm cracking greens from there to him. So I still got a lot to do, but that would be monstrous if I did all green shards. Is there another way to get Harvester other than the Summon Rush? He's the only person. Check the news. Oh yeah, I think there's a little outline of where you can get them all. Only says that she's available till the 15th. Does it say from what event, and then maybe there's a date on when that event's coming out? Or did they not give... They usually give all that information, but maybe they didn't do it this time. That would have been too generous, I guess. You've got Torment already. Nice, Apollo. How do you feel about him? Have you got him built yet, or? We need to play? What do you mean? Who needs to play what? Are you talking about 10 miles? That's crazy. There's people that already have him. Yeah, I'm gonna get him, Dom. I'm too close. I was too close to having him from the jump to not try to get him, so I'm gonna get him. It looks like Harvester can only be gotten on this Summon Rush. How far down is she? Is it something you could burn through a lot of green shards and do? Even if it would be painstaking, or is that just not reasonable? He's level 60 and bought his mastery. Need to gear him. Nice. Yeah, you'll have to let me know. I'm really interested to see. I mean, I know his kit. I know already, just based on his kit, that he's gonna be a problem. I'm really curious to know what his multipliers are like. What kind of damage he puts out. Because if he puts out a lot of damage, that's just gonna be even more obnoxious. Who are you thinking? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet, honestly. I've got... there's so much in my mind right now. trying to think of everything I have to do before I leave in 6 days. I've got to make 11 days of content on top of... I have to make 11 extra days of content in the next, really, 5 days. Because I'm leaving on the 19th, and I'll be gone till the 30th. And I'm trying to have videos up every day I'm gone. So I'm not thinking about that yet, but... I'll do a video on it soon enough, I reckon. 33, yeah. Yeah, they're tripping. They're tripping with these events, for sure. If I didn't already have Exemplar, which is I think the one I think you need from that event, I probably would not be going for this. Like, if I didn't already have the food, I would probably just ignore this like I did Molly and Brachus, but the fact that I'm basically there, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, I bet they will, now that I've summoned all my shards. I saved shards for like 2 months, and I used them earlier today. So now that I've done that, they'll probably drop some double rates. Yeah, that's a good idea. Also, just to have them, even if you can't do the event, if you can get them free to play, you never know when something like this is going to happen again, and you might need those same voids, because they like recycling champs for fusions, because you're less likely to have a duplicate. So, Warlord, Krisk, Trunda, Skullcrown, and Tormund on arena team. Tormund works well with Trunda. Man, Krisk is pretty monstrous too. Limsey, am I saying that right? What's up? You only need one video the one day you leave of how to quit raid. Lukiko? How's it going? Do links not show up? I guess not. I haven't seen you post one. Whoo! Ignatius, Tormund, Blind Seer, Mountain King. Oh yeah, you said Blind Seer a minute ago. And I think I don't know if you've heard me, but I asked you if there was a Blind Seer somewhere in this account I didn't know about. Give Achromatic another week or two, he'll have one. He'll whine about her, but he'll have one. Yeah, I feel you there, CT. Maybe you'll pull a legendary. I don't know what kind of RNG you've been having, but maybe it'll somehow end up being worth it. Really like those videos where you act as player. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get struck with an idea in the next day or two and throw one up. Fantabuloso. Blind Seer. Oh God. Yeah, really. Emojis are not. I actually don't have any emojis on yet. I need to make some for over here. I have some ideas. I just have to get around to doing them. These I can actually make myself too. And maybe I'll just bring my ones from Twitch over, because I think YouTube lets me have more than Twitch lets me have earlier on. And I think now that I've got 2 members, I think 2 members unlocks more emote slots as it is. So I think I have even more than I thought I did, so. No legendaries after 60 ancient, 2x's, 12, 2x voids, 12, 2x. Ugh. Yeah, I feel that. That sounds familiar. Might have to YOLO it. If you can, sure. Where are we? Oh, I got Centurion again. Nice. Yeah, Bill Rudin, don't mind Achromatic. He likes to whine about every legendary he pulls. He whined about Bad Alcazar, if that sets the tone for you. He don't really want to hear how good the champs are. Oh God. Ooh. KL cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. PFL back's doing better. It's got a ways to go for sure, but definitely better. I can spend a little bit more time sitting down without feeling like I'm being tortured. I'm up and around a little better. I'm doing okay. Hopefully in another day or two I'll be normal-ish anyway. Bad is even in the name, am I right? There you go. They knew what was up. Achromatic is our little troll. You whined though. You said you whined as though it should be that way, as though he's not already insane enough as it is. And you know it's true. Dom will back me up on that, if Dom is still here. I was upset that I pulled 2 big in a row, so I feel his plight. I mean, you know, pulling dupes, there's a little room to gripe there, especially in a row. And to be fair, he's got some room to gripe in the dupe department, and in the department of him pulling something either during a fusion or right before they make something a fusion. That's happened to him with 3 of them, I believe. Foley, I think he pulled a Foley during. He's got 3 Rosins and he's never fused one. He pulled Brachus right before or during the fusion. And then there was one more, wasn't there? Like, he's had really, really bad luck with that. So, to be fair, he does have room to gripe on that front. I was about to die. Damn. Should have waited a little bit longer. Alright, gaming. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you joining. I don't know what to say. On Twitch, you say thank you for subbing. On YouTube, I thank you for membering. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. I'll see you later, man. I agree, Dylan. 100%. 100%. That would be such a good move. I was saying earlier that'd be sprinkling glitter on the turd, but it would at least be something. You should show all your dupes. Alright. Alright, so here's what I got that isn't dupes. And then we've got a few martyrs down here. I think there's another one up here. We've got at least 3 Septimus, I think. I thought there was a 3rd one down here. Yep. Is that a 5th martyr? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I moved her in for the summons. Okay, I was about to say, dude, thank you for being a friend. Yeah, there's a lot of familiar faces in the vault. Put it that way. Golden Girls theme for the win. Yeah, man. After some number crunching, if I buy the 30 bonus offer pack, I should have enough shards to have everything. Might have to spend it. Yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do, man. Enjoy your game. You know what I mean? There's only so much we can do, you know, to make an impact, and at a certain point, it's just like, what do we do? You know what I mean? So enjoy your game, man. $30 ain't too bad either. If that's all you need to finish this, because he's a good champ. There's no getting around that. But yeah, lots of when they unveil that whatever that thing is that they were talking about. That's going to give us something to do with duplicate legendaries. I'm going to be pretty set up for it. Yeah, if I could hand out a few martyrs, I definitely would. Alright, let's keep crunching through these, I guess. Ancient shards today, which contain exactly 0% of the gems you need for the fusion. Yeah, they are what they are, no doubt. Is Nazana worth 6 starring? I would say, yeah. She can be good for some things. I think I've heard she's a good spider tank if you're struggling to get through spiders. Heard you haven't leveled your blowjob champion? I know that's a reference. There's a memory in there of what that's a reference to. And for some reason, it's escaping me right now. And I actually feel bad that I don't remember what you're talking about. Hit like a wet noodle. Yeah, someone was saying that earlier. I think even if he does, he'll still be good. If he does good damage, it's going to be obnoxious. Whoops. Give me a martyr, I'll give you a Krisk. Oh my god. I would be so down. I'd give you 2 martyrs for a Krisk. I'd be so down for that deal. Oh right, Yannicka. That's right. Okay. Good old Yannicka. One of these days, they'll have to buffer. I just feel like one of these days, they're going to shift the meta. It might be a year from now. And who knows if we'll all still be around, or if Plarium will even still be around by then. But one of these days, I think they'll buffer and make her good. And there will be this small group of people who remembers when she was just absolutely gross how bad she is. I'd be the blowjob champion for a Krisk. Oh, that's right. You haven't seen Krisk either. I'll show you. Home Alone for the weekend hype. Hell yeah. Really need a War Mother soon. I know, right? Although I'll say with that new attack down improvement on the first skill, there's something there. And her bomb does what, like triple damage on bosses or something like that? Krisk Ringle. Oh god, get out. Out! You're not mod anymore. Get out. First skill, AoE, speed break. Second skill, AoE, ally protection, continuous heals, increases the duration of all buffs, and he's defense scaling. Third skill, provoke, AoE, defense buff on himself, speed buff on all allies except himself. Passive, this is where it's stupid. At the start of each round, place a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns equal to 50% of his max HP. 75% chance of placing 60% defense break, 50% attack break on the attacker when hit. Pretty crazy, and his base defense is up there. I actually don't know how hard he hits, though. I don't know that I've ever seen him hit. Anytime I've encountered him, I've been able to cleave him. I think. So I guess I've never seen him in action, but just based on the kit, he's got to be good. Why didn't that pop up? That's a good question. Sometimes it takes a minute on YouTube, I think. Or you're overdrawn at your bank and it didn't go through. Which is okay, man. We've all been there. If you need me to lend you some money, let me know. Between Tyrell, Jareg, and Skullcrown, who do I 6-star next? Oh, where are you in the game? Like, what are you trying to work on right now? Because the answer will kind of depend on that. Tyrell is probably the better option, depending on where you're at. He's got some pretty widespread utility, but it could depend on where you're at too. Let's keep him Crisco. Grass, I don't believe you. His passive will proc off every single heal. Lifesteal or more. Yeah, he's gonna be really annoying in so many different situations. Someone was telling me earlier too that apparently his passive procs off of the boost you get from divine sets as soon as the battle starts. Which is, I guess technically, the buffs get placed on you at the beginning of the battle, but like dead gum. Decline that payment. Nope. I'm putting it through twice if it'll let me. It hasn't come through yet. I don't know. I don't know why, man. If you don't lifesteal speed. Ask Scratch. Alright. What's up, Chaco? Rank up all the food, then open all the green shards, then use the multi-battle so you can grind faster. So you're grinding faster. Then when it finishes, you can have all the max level champs. Yeah. I've actually got the 3 of the 4 epics, if that's what you're talking about. I've already got them done. I want to progress in Clan Boss with Skull Crusher counter team. Tyrell's still probably not a bad option for that. And again, he's got more widespread utility, I would say, for where you're likely at in the game right now anyway, if I was to guess. So I think Tyrell's probably a good bet. What's the minimum speed required for Spider 20? I actually don't know the answer to that, PFL. Yeah, I don't guess I know. Does anybody know the answer to that? If you don't acknowledge that donation, I'm not unwilling to acknowledge it. I don't see it. Like, even in my revenue stat here, it hasn't shown up yet. So as far as I know, you're just lying. No, because I've gotten other donations tonight and they've come through. Like, they're all, everything I've gotten is showing up. I'm really just teasing Acro. I'm sure he's telling the truth. I don't know why it's not coming through. D-Minion, what's up? I appreciate that. Welcome. Over 9,000? How's it gonna work? If you have 2 provoke champions and they both... I think 1 provoke... I don't know if you're being silly, but for anybody that doesn't know, I think a new provoke would just override the old one. I'm sure you know that, but... Is it that high? I thought 191 was what someone had on the Royal Guard with a booster to get 2 turns before the spider went. Is it really that high? I guess it could be. I feel like Dom spent a lot more time in game, or early on anyway, than I did, so I imagine he knows. I'll post the email receipt. Let me pull up my Streamlabs and see. Wait, where did you donate? How did you donate? Did you super chat through YouTube, or did you use my chat in my link in my description? Because that's linked to my. That would show up if I was on Twitch, if I was streaming on Twitch right now. Lupo, what's up? So much food. Down at that bottom. So yeah, if you use the link that's in my description to donate, it's not gonna. That would show up if I was on Twitch. That's through my all that stuff. So in YouTube, it's an option called Super Chat. I don't know where that would be for you. On my screen, it's under the little chat box. I think it's a little $sign. I don't know, man. I'm still learning about YouTube streams, but I think it's that little $sign under there. But I also don't know if it shows up on mobile. I don't know. But either way, I appreciate it. Let me go look up how much it was. Just chilling. Same, man. We're just hanging out, grinding up some food, making some room to pop these green shards so I can finish these summons, get Towering Titan, and finish this stupid fusion. How did you wreck your back? So it's an old story. When I was 19, many years ago, I fractured my back. So I've had back problems since then. Actually, I don't want to log into Streamlabs right now because I don't want it to interrupt anything that's going on. So, thank you for the donation, man. I don't know how much it was, but I appreciate it a lot either way. I'm sorry that it didn't show up on stream. Eventually, I'll have everything tweaked, and then maybe as YouTube kind of starts to make a little more sense, all that'll be sorted out. But I do appreciate it. But yeah, I fractured my back when I was 19, so I've had back problems, and over the years, I was able to kind of strengthen it up and get back to, you know, normal and be able to do everything I wanted to do, work out and play sports. But now if I don't stay on top of my level of activity, it gets bad really quick. And I spent the last 3 weeks kind of living in this chair working on videos. I just wasn't moving around a lot. I had kind of neglected going to the gym, and it just locked up on me. So I've had to kind of take it easy the last few days. Spend as little time as possible in the chair, do a lot of laying down and medicine and heating pad and icing and stretching when it was okay, and a lot of doctoring. But $25 coming in hot with the $25 donation. Much appreciated, dude. What are you doing? I don't know what kind of emotes we have here on YouTube right now, but if we've got any hearts, let's drop some hearts in the chat for Achromatic for that donation. Much appreciated, man. It was $25, you jerk. Maybe from having too many night activities. Yeah, I guess that could be it too. If you tried. So initially, well, I say initially, it's, again, there's a lot of story to tell with my back. When I finally ended up going to a chiropractor, that's when I got diagnosed, and he spent about 2 months fixing me so that I could walk again. It didn't take me 2 months to be able to walk, but to feel normal, it took about 2 months. I haven't gone to a chiropractor this time because, honestly, I'm just a little hard-headed, and I hate spending time. It's always an all-day affair when I go to the doctor or something, so I try to avoid it at all costs. And I kind of know how to treat it. You know, I was a combat medic in the Army. I went through nursing school in the Army, and I'm pretty familiar with being injured as it is. So I know how to treat it. I know I just have to stop being hard-headed and doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. And when it's better, I need to stay on top of my activity level so that I keep the blood flow stays up and I stay loose and all that stuff. So the J in J gigs means jerk gigs. Hurt my back snowboarding at 20. Man, I've always wanted to know how to snowboard, but I tried skiing once a couple of years ago. Skiing, for anybody that's never been, is so much harder than it looks like it should be. I figured it would be kind of hard, but I'd pick up on it quick. It is hard, and I hear snowboarding is harder, so I don't know that I'll ever actually learn how to do it, but I've always wanted to know how to snowboard. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Titties for Achromatic. You need a cleanser to remove your back debuff. That would be pretty amazing. Bill Rudin. Hitting him with it for real. Hitting him with the love for real. Yeah, I was in the Army, Apollo. few years ago. I think I shipped out in '09 to basic, and I did my 4 and got out. I was not a fan. When will DJ RNG be back? So the place that I got that original beat from, I go on his channel every day. He's really good about uploading beats often. He uploads a few beats a day. So I go on every day and listen to the beats he uploads, and I'm just waiting on one to be the one like that last one was. That last beat, I probably listened to 50 beats before I found that one. So I just have to keep checking out beats till I hear one that I feel like I can do something with. But it's definitely in my mind. I definitely want to get another one made. I just got to find the beat. I have a hard time writing unless I have a beat to write to, apparently, so. I heard snowboarding. Yeah, snowboarding. I've been told it's harder. Because I said next time I went, I wanted to try snowboarding, and everybody's like, that's way harder than skiing. I'm like, well, shit, if it's harder than skiing, I'm out of luck. Because I didn't pick up on that at all. I was just as bad at it after 3 or 4 hours there as I was when I got there, so no hope. It's a fun time, but your boy not a good skier. I'm in the US, yeah. It might be. Last time I streamed, I had it on low latency so that it would be more immediate interaction with me in the chat. But a lot of people were saying that it didn't look, that the quality of it was pretty low, so I put it on normal latency this time. So I think there's going to be a little bit of a bigger gap between us, but the stream should look better than it did last time. So I don't know which one's more important to everybody, but I know that that's the first comment I've gotten about latency tonight, and I'll be damned if every 5 minutes there wasn't a comment about the quality of the stream last time. So we're trying it this way this time. Oh, right. So, yeah, my account was made in Japan. So, and there's no way for me to switch it over. So if I log in on my phone, it's US dollars. If I log in on the PC app, it's yen. And I've messaged them about it, and they don't answer me back. So here's a couple of balls for J-Gigs, though. Oh, that's so nice. Ski is great. Garboard? What's a garboard? I've been to Afghanistan twice. Oh, Jesus. See, I always get aggravated hearing that, because I didn't deploy. And I'm not saying I wanted to deploy, but I have friends that have been over like 4 or 5 times, and it's like, how does that math work out? Why did they have to keep going? And then some people never do. Always really weird. So I definitely not saying I wanted to go, but I would have gone to save some of my friends a trip, because Jesus, like I had friends that would go for a year, it would get extended for a few months, they'd come home, be home for, I don't know, maybe 6 months, and then have to go back and do another year. It's like, leave them alone for a minute. Like, jeez. I'm gonna make a sick beat. Oh God. I feel like you know before you say that stuff how much I'm gonna hate you for it. And that's just like, it makes it better for you somehow. Why would you make it? Right. So for anybody that hasn't seen the video, my current account used to be Dom's account. He quit playing, I took it over. He was in Japan when he made it. Not no more though. Now he's just indefinitely living in, I don't even remember where. Some stupid place. Shocker they don't answer you back. Yeah, exactly. They probably all just, when I put a support ticket through, they probably all just crowd around the computer and laugh. Like, oh, this guy, he thinks we're gonna help him out. Snowboard, but garbage. Skiers and snowboarders make fun of each other. I don't guess I knew that. Interesting. Interesting little rivalry there. You're a skier? Okay. Emily's good. Emily was really good at skiing. Apparently they used to go a bit. So she picked it back up fairly quickly. I guess it's probably like riding a bike. If you know how to do it, you kind of always know how to do it. I still don't know how to do it. I did try to go down like whatever the easiest slope is. Like, you know, they got that little training slope that's not very long, and you just keep going up and down it. And we did that for a long time, and I feel like I never got any better about it. So then we went over to whatever the real easiest slope is, and I was going to go down it. And apparently you're supposed to, like, I don't know, kind of a slalom maneuver down it. And I just went down straight, and it took me maybe 2 seconds to fall, and I slid off over way down and ended up under the ski lift. Skis were all tangled up, and I'm laying there, and people are going over me on the ski lift, and somebody leans over and they're like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I had to like unclamp or unhook my skis so I could actually get up. Pretty funny. Could have been really bad. And it sucked. Like, I'm glad that I went off to the side, because there was a bunch of kids that successfully skied down the slope, hanging out at the bottom. And by the time I got down to them, I was probably going 30 miles an hour. So I would have killed some kids. Wouldn't have been good. How many times did I click that while my storage was full? Yeah, it could have been much worse. I'm really glad I fell and slid to the side rather than slid to the bottom. I would have felt so bad. Still play your... I actually don't. I've been thinking about what I want to do with it. Because I haven't logged into it in a while. Between this and then trying to get the Pauper series going regularly, I just don't have it in me to do 3 accounts. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If you think snowboarding is hard, you should try snowboarding. It's so stupid. What's your biggest fail at something you attempted? You're probably too tall. Maybe. Gotta remember pizza french fries. Oh, I remembered it. I was pizzaing my ass off, but it didn't seem to work. You called me Papa John's. It wasn't mattering though. Biggest fail at something I've attempted. What constitutes a big fail? Like embarrassing, or like you only big fail that once? Have you really been skydiving? Or no, is that like a joke for the something you failed once? I do want to go skydiving really bad. Emily will never do it with me. She's made that painfully clear. She didn't love the idea of me doing it, but too bad. I'm gonna do it one of these days. Biggest fail? I don't know, man. I'd have to think about that for a little bit. Try paying 16 energy for each night. 70% of skydivers don't make it to the bottom. Where did they go? Oh man, didn't they put Drake and Josh on Netflix recently? Embarrassing. Oh, you know, I don't remember why I was trying to think of it, but I was trying to think of what my most embarrassing story is the other day. I can't really think of anything. I know that I'm sure I have them, but I don't... Like, I don't know that I've ever been embarrassed to the point where it was, like, burned into my memories, you know what I mean? I don't know, I don't know. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. Next time you're back. Oh, you really have been? Okay, cool. Biggest fail is the amount of money I've put into this game. Yeah, I guess that's pretty fair. I can probably relate to that. Tried to go in Hawaii. We were in the air for like 40 minutes. Then they said it was too cloudy for us to jump. That sucks, man. I would be so upset. Wow. Man, dude, that would suck so bad. Did they give you a full refund? They better have. Where do you go skydiving from, Acro? And if you say the sky, I'm gonna lose my shit. Or a plane. If you say something stupid. Well, I mean, you know, I was in the Army. I've spent my fair share of time nuts to butts standing in the DFAC line. I'm no stranger to nuts to butts. There's a place in Millington, really? Who knew? Other than you, I guess. Full refund? That's good. I figured there'd be some sort of like portion of it they couldn't give back for fees for maintenance on the plane or some stupid crap. Plane? Crap. Oh, man. Dadgum, that I feel like I just checked the time that I was live and it was 58 minutes, and I feel like that was 12 minutes ago, and now I've been live for a minute 40. That went by quick. And the back is getting super tight now, so I think I'm gonna have to call it and go lay down for a little bit and keep grinding this freaking food. What's worse is the tandem guy gave me a tip. The tip. Yeah, I think if I could go back and redo the Army, I think I would have tried to go on airborne. Just cause. Just the tip. Okay, Lupo. Oh man. Well, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really have a good time on the streams with y'all hanging out with me. Like I said, I am going out of town on the 19th. I'll be gone to the 30th. I'm trying to get content made for every day I'm gone. If I can, I'll try to do one more stream before I go. Maybe on the 17th, somewhere around there. I'll try to do another stream before I go or something. And I got a summon video that I'm really happy with coming out in the morning. Not because of the results necessarily, but just because I put a lot of effort into making it fun. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about that. Other than that, I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you guys on the tip.